All right. And we're all live. There's a 10-second delay. Let me just check the YouTubes. See what happens.
Let's see. I don't know, sir. Yep.
It says we got 3 people watching. It includes ourselves because we're fucking assholes. It says we got 3 people watching. Yep. Let me just mute us.
I think I'm echoed. You good?
I think I'm good now. Can you hear me? You're good on my end.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We just had to mute the YouTube. Mine's a little fucking blurry, but fuck it. It's just a test run anyway. So,
yeah.
Greetings,
I think mine looks fine.
Yeah, yours look a lot better than mine. I'm Chris.
This is Eli, Sir Wiki Wang.
With a 10-second delay of the SmartAssPodCast. We live.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023. Can it get worse than the past 3 years? Let's find out, shall we?
Yeah, right. Let's hope not.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Fucking A. Think you notice something a little different? We're not using OBS like we have in the past. We're on the Duck, the old StreamYard.
We're trying something a little different.
Yeah. You can thank Mr. Sam LaFrance for recommending this Duck right here. It was his idea.
So far.
For his podcast.
Yeah, so far it seems so far so good. Exactly.
Yeah, a lot more user friendly. Granted, we're only using our laptops built-in webcams and shit just for the test run. And if we like it, we're gonna go forward, get the paid version, and hook it up to real cameras and shit.
Exactly.
Fucking it. So, how have you been this week, sir? I haven't seen you since we saw Avatar 2.
So far, so good. Can't complain. Just only had to work 1 day so far. Got my 2 days off in the middle of the week now, so that's nice.
Oh, shit. All right. Yeah.
How about yourself?
I've worked all week, and it's been kind of a hassle since everyone else that was on vacation for the holidays is back. And we're crammed in the 3rd floor of the building now because we had a station fire, which is something you don't want to hear in the state of Rhode Island. So everyone that was working
on fire.
So everyone that was working downstairs in the studio, like myself, is now crammed upstairs in the offices with all the paper pushes and collar workers. But other than that, I can't really complain. The week's half over. Oh shit! We should have told Bobby to fucking.
So what's going on? Are they any repairs yet, or?
They tore up some carpet and got rid of some old computers and fucking desks, but that's about it. It's abandoned downstairs. It literally looks like the fucking zombie apocalypse. There's like burnt fucking shit in the corner. There's fucking plastic wrap blowing in the breeze. It looks like fucking the opening of a zombie movie. It's fucking ridiculous. Excuse me for a moment. I'm just gonna text young Bobby. I don't think I told him.
Bobby,
who's about to come?
So, what are you thinking? What do you want to start off with on our first stream of the new year? This wonderful year.
This is our first stream of the new year, and I gotta realize which way my camera's facing and use the right hand. Yeah, stream of the new year. Like I said, we're trying the StreamYard out. Seems to be very user friendly, so that's a big plus.
Yeah, very simple.
Yeah, and if we do these split screens where we're both gonna have to get Ethernet cables, you more than I. For some reason, my fucking router is like in 2 rooms over, but it must be like a lead wall or some shit. Because my quality is like half the quality of yours.
Do you think it has anything to do with the lighting, or?
Oh, it's definitely shitty lighting and a shitty camera, but still, like yours is like twice as good, if not more, than mine. Mine's blurry as fuck.
I just gotta level off this computer a little better here.
Yeah,
it's all over the place.
I got like a weird angle myself. Ooh. I wanted to stream in front of the movies, but it's like a tight squeeze near all the movie shelves. Maybe next time. But so as you know, Wookie Wang has got a busy life with the 2 kiddos, so we might be doing this more often if we can't get together to film longer videos for the time being.
Exactly. More convenient, get some more stuff out there.
Get a
Hopefully.
lot more content without having to worry about our schedules matching up.
Yep. Hopefully get some more stuff out there and keep moving forward with the podcast, sir.
Fucking yeah, I know. Sorry, people. I know it's been like a few weeks since we posted. There is still a video in the works. I'm just been a lazy fucking haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, we were on a good run for a while, and then we fell off.
We did.
We'll be back.
We will, and we have another food challenge in the works too. So you'll be seeing young Bobby get aggravated once again. Gonna make him eat some fucked up shit.
Yeah, no spicy for me. No dirty pufferfish chips. I'm out.
Oh, you're eating the chips. The chips are yours.
That's a strong pass, sir.
Oh, fuck. I think my butthole's still on fire from that challenge.
I bet. That is scary.
My one regret is not trying that last level 5 nut, but
I know you got all the way there. You were so close.
I know. That shit makes you want to give up. You're like, you just kill me. It's fine.
Oh, I bet. I know I couldn't handle that. Not a chance.
Those milkshakes, though, were fucking that malted chocolate milkshake from fucking
Shake
those
are really good.
Yeah. The dummies didn't label them, but it was fucking good.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You there, sir?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, again, like I said, we're gonna need some like fucking Ethernet cables if we're gonna keep streaming on our laptops. But for now, it's just a test for tonight, and so far it's going good. Let's just check this again really quick. Yeah,
I think we're good. Yeah, it looks like
right,
YouTube's still going good.
Yeah, mine's a little slow, like I said, but my computer can go fuck itself. I'm actually gonna slide it a little closer to my router if that fucking actually works. I doubt it.
The duck's hilarious.
The duck is hilarious, but soon we're gonna get rid of that duck. We'll support the duck by paying for the duck, but he can go fuck himself. I want to see
he
him
can fly south.
I'd rather see our fucking jackass logo there.
Can we do that with this?
Absolutely, yeah. There's a whole thing with banners and branding. Fucking heck. But when we try to click that, it's like, you have to pay for it first. I'm like, fuck you.
Yep.
Shit.
Of course, everything's a subscription.
Fucking A. So what do you want to talk about first, sir?
Want to hit on your horror topics quick?
All right, yeah. So today, the Evil Dead Rise trailer just came out, and I'm very excited. It looks more akin to the remake than the older movies, so it's going to probably be a lot more serious. But it looks nice and bloody. They brought back the Necronomicon. Bruce Campbell said he's not in it at all, so
really?
I don't believe him. Yeah, I don't believe him. I think he's going to show up for a cameo. But he is one of the producers with Sam Raimi, so.
Oh. I just wanted to look up the cast quick, sir, and they got someone from that show Vikings I used to love on the History Channel.
Oh, excellent work.
One of Ragnar's wives, Alyssa Sutherland. There we go.
All right. Yeah, no, it looks nice and bloody. I'm excited to see it. That comes out, I believe, April Fool's Day. It comes out April 1st.
So is this another cabin type scenario? I haven't watched the trailer yet.
Yeah, so it's Evil Dead Rise because they're in a high-rise building. They're like in a big apartment complex. So I don't know how it's going to connect to the cabin or how they got Necronomicon, but yeah, it's going to be an apartment complex. Very excited. It reminds me of Poltergeist 3. That took place.
I liked the one. What did that come out now? About 8 years ago.
Oh my god! Yeah, it's fucking. That was like 2009. 2010.
I thought that was a pretty good remake. It was really like gory and bloody. That's for sure.
Yeah. This one has the same vibe as that. It's not as goofy as the original ones.
Bruce Campbell wasn't in that as well, right?
He shows up as a cameo after the credits at the end, and they allude to him in like a lot of the scenes, like his car is in the bushes. If you watch it closely, and like there's a picture of him in the Necronomicon from Army of Darkness. It's But yeah, I think he's lying. I think he's gonna have a cameo, and he's just not admitting it. But he said he's not in it.
Is this going to theaters, or is this going to straight to Paramount or something?
They're probably gonna stream it at the same time, but I think it's WB putting it out this time, so we'll see.
Yeah, Warner Bros. Was that
Yeah,
HBO?
yeah, so that's gonna be it's gonna be HBO Max, but it is going to theaters too. So I'll see the theaters. That's the kind of movie that the crowd and get the reaction.
It's saying here on Google that he's an executive producer.
Yep, him and Raimi produced it.
Him and Raimi.
I think. Oh, hello, young Bobby. Can you hear me all right? Bobby. Excuse me for a minute.
Chris.
Ooh. Shout out to old man Al. Look at that watch on.
Yeah.
The joke will live on forever. Oh, perfect. You can hear us perfectly. I know the video's a little choppy on my end, but
good audio.
That's fun. Glad that you joined us, sir. Fucking hey. You smoking over there? You watching us and having a nice little drinky, little smoky?
Yep. Nice and relaxed, enjoying the night.
Oh yeah. I know he's ready to.
So anything else about Evil Dead, sir? You want to touch on?
I'm very excited. I wish to wrap up the series after the Evil Dead. They didn't, but it still looked fucking great. And I'm gonna sit and I love Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell, and I think this will make up for the damage that Disney did to Multiverse of Madness, where like they kind of tamed Sam Raimi. I think this movie will allow him to get out some of that artistic creativity.
He'll definitely be unleashed in this, that's for sure.
Fucking way. Yeah, the trailer has some decent gore scenes in it already, so very excited. And on the subject of horror films, they also dropped the teaser trailer for Scream 6. We all know what happened in the last one. I only spoil people that haven't seen it, but a major legacy character passed away in the universe. And also, Nev Campbell refuses to come back after the last one. So,
sorry to interrupt you, but the woman from Wednesday's in it.
Oh, all right.
That actress.
The hell's her name? The girl Wednesday herself. She's super popular right now.
Ortega. There we go.
Oh, that's a Ortega. The fucking easiest name to remember, and I forgot. I feel bad because she's cute. Anyway,
Courtney Cox is going to be in it. That's hilarious. Yeah. She's still in it. She doesn't get killed off yet.
Not yet. You think she would? But yeah, this time it takes place in New York, so they're going with a whole different route. I don't know what the hell's going to happen there.
Her and the woman from Halloween are unstoppable. They just can't be killed.
Yeah, no shit. They should make a movie where they team up and they just fucking kill each other.
Literally.
All right, Bobby. Yeah, no, mine's kind of shitty, but as long as the audio is all right. That's on me because I'm using a router. I don't have a fucking Ethernet cable, so it's what it is. Yeah, we blinked on it all right when I said that too. I'm jinxing myself, so I'm not bringing it up anymore. Shit. But
as you know, I'm not a big Scream fan. I don't even know if I'll be watching that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, sir. It's not for everybody. Right. And the last few have been meh.
Yeah.
And the fucked up part was they're gonna be on number 6. And I remember when part 4 came out, and I'm like right after Wes Craven died, and I'm like, damn. And then the next one came out, and I was like, but part 4 just came out not that long ago. And then I'm like, part 4 came out 5 or 6 years before that. I'm like, shit, where does the fucking time go? Hot garbage.
It's already 2023. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
That is nuts. The only Scream I've watched, I think, was the first one, to be honest.
But that's honest though. The first 3 are the best ones. And after that, went downhill. Wes Craven passed away, and then
he's in the scary movies too. Those are funny.
Yeah, those are direct parodies of those movies. Bobby, is Scream the hot garbage, or is my connection hot garbage? Be more specific.
He's like both.
He's like, But yeah, as of on the right, Scream, gotcha. Fucking yeah, it's not for everybody. It's
no.
Is what it is. But yeah, that's all I got for the horror front at the moment. Yeah, we can talk about Avatar. We saw Avatar too last week.
Let's do Avatar.
Bro.
Great visuals again, like the first one, obviously.
Absolutely, I recommend smoking pot or drinking before you go.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, I don't condone that because that's bad, but I'm stupid.
Stephen Lang was back this time as an Avatar.
Yeah, and then I thought the bad guy from part one, his avatar looked like fucking Woody Harrelson the whole time. When you watch the movie, tell me his avatar doesn't look like fucking Woody Harrelson.
That's funny. Freaking Stephen Lang, Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it kind of looks like him.
I don't know if this is true, but I don't remember noticing him, but it says Vin Diesel was in it, supposedly.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him at all.
No, I mean, if it was blue the whole time, I wouldn't recognize his bald ass. But
true. And then Kate Winslet was in it too.
Yeah,
Titanic woman.
Yeah, which makes sense because James Cameron did that as well. But I will just say 3 hours, 35 minutes. And unlike Titanic, this movie does not have an intermission because Disney is fucking stupid. So regulate regulate your water intake before you go into this movie because you will have to take a piss at some point and you will miss some very visually stunning scenes.
Especially considering like pretty much the whole movie's in the ocean and the water. It's going to make you want to pee. Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's also going to make you do that thing where like you're watching a movie and they hold their breath, so you hold your breath and you're like, "It kind of hold my breath as long as the actor." And you is that just me? Am I the only one that does
that? Yes.
Yeah, all right. Like if Tom Cruise can do it, I can do it. Like fucking watching Mission Impossible, where he held his breath for like 7 minutes.
Yep. I wasn't a fan of the little Tarzan kid, to be honest.
Yeah, they did so the movies are visually stunning, and he invents all this new cool camera equipment to capture the shots.
Yeah,
but the story itself is very basic. Like the first movie was Pocahontas in space, and this one's like almost
pretty much
the fucking like that kid reminds me of like Mowgli from the Jungle Book or Tarzan or fucking any other movie you've seen old like Pulp Fiction.
Nuts! It's already at it's almost at 1.5 billion. That's nuts. Chris,
we're back.
Chris,
back, sir.
Yeah.
10-second delay after that thing. We're back. But yeah, not to spoil anything for anybody, but yeah, there's some pretty easy things to guess plot wise, but it's visually fucking beautiful.
Yeah, and it seems like they're just setting up. Like most of that movie was just set up for the next one. It seems like.
Yeah, which they filmed concurrently, so he already has part 3 in the can, so we're not going to be waiting fucking 5 years like this one.
More than 5 years. I think it's coming out next year, or maybe even later this year. To be honest, I would have to check, but
yeah, all I know is Disney's going to get on their fucking game and like start releasing better physical media because like I want behind the scenes shit, especially on this because Cameron does a lot of fucking crazy shit with cameras.
Yeah, 2024,
good. Fucking A. I love how like it made me because it didn't do anything Disney normally does to its movies, throwing them. And
I know.
And they openly admitted how hard it was to work with James Cameron because he does not give a fuck. Like there's so many stories about him being an asshole. Like you either hate him, but you realize he's a really good boss and you just listen to him. And then you like, are the man's a genius, or you hate him and he just fucking never works with you again.
It's crazy. What is he? I think he's like 76. He's old too. He's
still
pumping out these movies.
Yeah, that old Canadian bastard. Fucking he's getting up there.
It's too soon to talk about probably spoilers on that.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. But
no, he's
yeah,
68. Okay.
68. He's still getting up there, but it's definitely worth seeing in theaters. We saw the high frame rate real 3D one. I don't think you have to see that one, but I think IMAX would be the better option because the screen's bigger and you get better sound.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. So I think if we see it again, it'll definitely be the bigger IMAX.
I don't know about you, but some of the scenes were like kind of like choppy, like it almost looked like video gamey.
Yeah, that's because they did the high frame rate for the 3D version. It was not the
some of the watery scenes with like those, I guess those reptilian creatures swimming around.
Yeah, it looked like VMS from like an old fucking video game cutscene, but the IMAX version, that's the way to go.
Yep.
That really shows the visuals off and the audio. Yeah, so Avatar 2. That's fucking definitely something worth seeing again.
I'll definitely watch it again, but I'm waiting for it to be on Disney Plus. There's no way I can sit 3 hours together in the theater.
I was gonna say, yeah, make sure you pee before you see it.
Yep.
That's the one benefit of streaming it. You can pause it and take a leak.
I would say the one thing I will say is I liked like the family aspect of it, like how they focus on the whole family. I feel like there wasn't like kind of like a main character. Like the main character almost was like the family.
Yeah,
I would say.
I'm glad you said that because I knew you'd have a different perspective as a father. You know, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
because sometimes I wanted to. Because sometimes I liked it, but at the same time, I want to slap some of them kids and like stop. like the one kid gets like captured like fucking 30 times. Like stop it! Just
the young son was a bastard. He wasn't listening.
But that's how kids really are. So
yeah, freaking funny.
Oh shit!
It was good overall.
Definitely worth that.
We'll see. Supposedly, overall, he wants to do 6 movies, I think.
Yeah, which he's a crazy bastard. I love him. I want him to space the other ones out after the third one because I want him to do other movies in between Avatar movies because I'd like to see his take on other shit.
I'd like to see him do another Terminator himself.
Yeah, like there's no reason why they can't retcon the Terminator series and just start from part 3 and just remake it from the third one. Yeah, part 1 and 2 are perfect movies. The rest of them are kind of
that first one when he goes into the police station, that was insane.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's fucking great. And then part 2 is like fucking Edward Furlong.
The liquid metal dude, whatever the crap was.
Yeah, the fucking.
That guy's a good actor. He played well. Yeah. Freaky.
Yeah, fucking Patrick. What the fuck's his first name? Shit. I have it on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of his fucking full name. You Mick bastard. Yeah. He's
a Robert Patrick.
Robert Patrick. It was Patrick. I knew it was Irish.
Yep.
But yeah, that motherfucker did. You know what work he did for that movie? He learned to like regulate his breathing so he could run that fast without breathing.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and then he shot guns for a month at a time without hearing protection, so he wouldn't flinch. That's because he wanted to act like an actual robot. This motherfucker ran so fast he caught up with the motorcycle. James Cameron to tell him to slow down. Oh yeah, it was fucking. He's excellent in that fucking movie. Excellent.
Probably intense on set.
That guy, yeah, he's definitely like a method actor. He stays in character and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Fucking but yeah. So I'd like to see James Cameron go back to that franchise as well. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Or maybe make up a new universe.
Yeah. Yeah. He's done a lot.
Yeah. And fucking like True Lies. Fucking is another fantastic fucking movie. Fuck. Titanic.
He did Aliens as well, right?
Yep, he did Aliens. Yep. Ridley Scott did the first one. The guy that did, what was it, The Lost Duel, made the first Alien movie.
Yep.
Which I still have to finish. I got like a quarter of it left. I got to finish it. I'm fucking.
Yeah, the ending's good. That last duel between them two, it's pretty badass. Definitely recommend finishing it.
That's why I will say, like, streaming, I like that you can, like, pause it, pee, do what you got to do. But then at the same time, sometimes you pause it You end up doing something else, and then you forget about it for like a week. Like that's the downside of streaming.
Yeah, I definitely agree. You want to touch on Willow quick? The disappointment in Willow.
The disappointment in
We can do
Willow.
back-to-back disappointments with Willow and The Witcher.
I love Warwick Davis. I'm glad he came back and they gave him a show,
Me
but
too.
they ruined the entire premise. And George Lucas is definitely upset that he fucking. If he's not mad at what they did to Star Wars, he's definitely mad at what they did to Willow.
Yeah, you would think. That's for sure.
And then I get the whole Val Kilmer like being sick thing is the reason why he couldn't be in it, but they couldn't think of a better like plot hook than he's still a rogue and he just disappeared and not stay with his family. Like that bullshit on that.
It is.
And then there's just a lot of like usual Disney shenanigans that ruin that show.
It's just disappointed that we get no Mad Mardigan. He was like the best part. Him and Warwick Davis. Val Kilmer, Warwick Davis in that first one.
Yeah, the Peck. Like the fucking their back and forth is fantastic.
We didn't even get that much of the Queen. She was a good character from the first one. Well, the princess, but now she's the Queen.
Yeah.
And they brought the brownies back. That was hilarious. At least one of them.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Little brownies.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things where like Disney just put its Disneyness in front of the way of a good story. And
yeah. I was expecting a lot more, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't get that.
You get more fans. I don't know. And if no one heard that audio, I'll repeat what I just said because we blinked out again for a second.
We did.
If Disney thinks that doing what they're doing now is getting more fans, it's not. It's just alienating fans that would be there. What you want to do is you make a good show that would impress the fans of the franchise, and then you have those people spread it word of mouth. Other people that don't normally watch that genre will be like, I'll give it a shot because this person seems to like it a lot. And then if it's its own thing and it's true to itself without being fucking manipulated by fucking some jackass in a fucking business suit trying to make as much money as possible from every different fucking demographic.
Yeah. It's just not very good, unfortunately, and I'm surprised looking over here. It got 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't believe it. Shouldn't agree with that. I thought maybe audience score 65.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Yeah, 65 is definitely more accurate. It's just so disappointing. You get Warwick Davis to come back. Like, I don't mind the Borman character that was like that took Mad Mardigan's place. I don't mind him. And I feel like the choices of actors that they cast for Mad Mardigan's children, they kind of look like him, so that was decent. But other than that, it's just not very good.
I'll say I gotta get it out of the way. It's like Disney just hates redheads because they made the very redheaded baby from the original movie just a blonde. I'm like, the fuck?
Yep.
You don't just turn blonde. Maybe strawberry blonde, but just turn blonde. But the Muffin Maid was cute. I'll give her that. The actress is cute. But my confusion is the other redhead they did put in it that they put in all their things that can't act for shit. The bitch is so wooden it's not funny. The one from fucking Captain America.
Yeah, I think she's in
she's in another.
She's in Star Wars, the Solo story.
Yes, that's what it was.
That masked character, that bandit type character.
Like, I'm sorry, she can't act. Like, she's very wooden. And like, don't give me that.
Very good.
Yeah, don't give me that she's young bullshit either. Like, there's a lot of good like younger actors out there.
Yeah, I didn't really like her I didn't really like her at all in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No, it's like you don't root for her character at all.
Not very good at all.
Yeah, I think she's very wooden. I'm glad it's still working. I'll say that much.
Yeah. I was just the first, obviously the first movie. Well, the only movie. It was just an awesome movie. That's like a classic. And then this TV show is just a complete disappointment, in my opinion. At least I feel like
absolutely. Yeah, it was a letdown if you're a fan of the movie.
Yep. And it's
just
funny, the movie only gets 53% on Rotten Tomatoes, but the TV show gets 85. But the
which
audience
goes to
score is
show you
80%. That's
how
so
much they're
stupid.
manipulating the. It's so manipulative, those numbers. Like,
yep.
I'm like, that many people not watch the movie, just only watch the show. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, there's no way the TV show is better than the movie. 0% chance. But that's like I would say that's enough of that. Unless you have anything else to add.
Thank you, Bobby, for being here in spirit and in the comment section, because she gets her red hair back when they restore her powers. While she loses her powers, it's so contrived. Like, who wrote that bullshit?
Yep.
I know they hit her so she fucking people wouldn't kill her, but you wouldn't make her the fucking muffin maid. You'd fucking
she's literally the muffin maid.
Yeah, you'd teach her how to use her powers so she can better defend herself when people do come after her. It was just
all that time. Should have been with Willow the whole time.
Exactly. The only he became the master magician of his village after fucking Billy Barty's character. Like, oh, yeah, fucking here's some magic acorn and shit. You'd be a good magician.
And I keep giving it a chance, like week after week, but it's just it's not doing it for me.
Another.
Yeah, it's not doing it for me. Kind of like a waste of my time.
Yeah, speaking of the time, what do you think of what's going to happen with The Witcher after season 3?
Extremely disappointed because I'm a huge fan of Henry Cavill, and I don't even know what to think of Liam Hemsworth going into this role.
I like him.
I like him as an actor.
He's a decent actor. Yes, but not as he's like you're replacing someone mid-season, and not just somebody the main character.
Literally,
who has reasons for wanting to leave? Like, he was a fan of the video game and the books, and they just if you don't want to use the fucking product, don't use the product. Same thing with Will. Like, if you can't respect the IP and the fans that like the franchise, just do your own generic bullshit fantasy. You don't have to be The Witcher. Just be Monster Hunter in the fucking woods, the show. I don't know.
Yep. But from what I read and seen online, he was just furious with all the writers and the directors and the direction they were going, like you were saying. Just steering away from all the source material. Just silly.
Yeah. I'm like, I got been doing like a fantasy series.
Yeah.
But then the same thing happened. And then we don't know what happened with DC, but we know they said they were going to bring him back for Superman at least one more time. And then after the Witcher thing, all of a sudden they pushed him aside. So what does that mean? Is like they're in bed with the same people, and like he had one bad opinion, and then they're like, oh, we have to follow the fucking narrative and push him away as well. Because that sucks. Because James Gunn wanted him to come back, and then James Gunn is the one that had to publicly go out there and like denounce him.
Yep.
But
just a strange situation.
Very, but I like the fact that he has enough money where he can afford the rights to a franchise that he loves, and he is going to be making a Warhammer series.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not a big Warhammer fan.
If he does Warhammer Fantasy, you'll like it. Warhammer 40K is like, imagine if like fucking a fantasy world was a sci-fi show. Like all like the fucking humans and elves and orcs and shit like that, like all evolved, and it's like 40,000 years in the future, and they can all like fly spaceships and shit.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's an interesting concept. He's a massive fan of that. Like I watched the son of a bitch paint his army on fucking YouTube. So
who do you think is he like trying to produce this, or is he trying to like be like an actor?
He's going to be like writing, directing, producing, and he's starring as like probably one of his favorite characters. So. He knows.
Hilarious. Who do you think, off the top of your head, he could play potentially in that universe?
I like to see him as one of the space wolves, like space marines, like that genetically enhance themselves with like fucking like fangs.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit
that would be cool. That's one of the few things I actually know about that universe.
Space wolves, yeah. I'm a fucking
What the Imperial God Emperor, whatever he's called, that badass guy they have leading them.
like the fucking nurdles and shit like that, like the whole like undead fucking rotten shit. And there's a lot of cool factions in it. They got like the rat people, orcs.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta have fucking orcs in space.
Is there dragons in it?
In the fantasy, there was dragons. I'm trying to think how they would be in fucking 40K. I'm more of a D&D guy myself, and when it comes to like war games, it's more smaller scale historical shit or Pulp Alley.
Yeah, speaking of that, thank you again for the old instruction manual and my first dice.
Oh yeah, the player's handbook for you and Bobby, because we're gonna start playing soon. There's not enough DMs out there, so I'm gonna become a DM because I always wanted to be one every time I played, and my campaign kind of fell apart after I went to school and then COVID and shit, and then they closed the store I played at.
Yeah, the toy vault near the Stop and Shop, right?
Yes, exactly. That one was dedicated to fucking games, and it was fantastic. But I don't know if it didn't get enough foot traffic or what, but they just stopped.
Yeah, I actually like that one. I found some of my old classic PS2 games over there.
Yeah, they had some cool hidden gems over there. It was like weird because it was like the L-shaped building, so it was on the side, like in the back, and like no one really knew about it. I wonder if that's why I fucking went under. No one knew it was back there.
Yeah, it was kind of like a weird location when you think about it. You can't even really see it from the road. See it from the road.
Yeah, it's like hidden behind the fucking grocery store.
Exactly. Silly. But even what was it? Blood Origin? What was the new Witcher series that just came out?
Trash again. Again, they don't know how to fucking write. And
so the guy that they cast as the first Witcher, he wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But other than that, I wasn't a huge fan of it, to be honest.
Yeah, that you can't tell anything apart because they try to fucking be so fucking like, what's the word I'm looking for without fucking YouTube crying about it? Like everything they usually do on like Netflix or fucking Disney.
Nowadays, pretty much.
It makes no sense in the world that it's supposed to be in, but they do it anyway. And then you can't tell like one region apart from the other. Like, how are you supposed to tell the good guys from the bad guys, or like this or this nation from that nation? They just I don't know. It was ridiculous.
Oh wow! It actually got 35% Rotten Tomatoes. No one liked this.
I'm glad we're starting to fucking wake up to this trash.
That's good.
Like, don't ruin like good shit. Like, you know what? It's probably floating around on YouTube still because it's like fucking in Polish, but they made Witcher movies before it came to America. Like, they made Polish ones, and like, if you don't mind reading subtitles, they're pretty fucking good.
Really?
Yeah.
Where can I find that?
You could probably order it on Amazon, but I think you might be able to find the whole movie on YouTube still. Okay. But the only thing is like it's monster effects aren't the best, but they're really fucking good still.
Was that early 2000s?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna look it up right now because fucking they have like there's like a 10-year gap before it became like a thing in the States. Like
okay.
Yeah, the books come out. Yeah, video games starting to come out, and like we got all that shit like after Europe did, because obviously it's a Polish franchise. Don't mind me, people.
And I gotta say 2001.
Yeah.
How many seasons does it say?
It's just a straight up movie. It's like a 2.5 hour movie. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, and like that makes about right sense because like then 10 years from then we got the Witcher games, which if people don't remember, those games were like super controversial when they came over here too, because like you could like fuck prostitutes and shit. It was like it wasn't even like GMA where like the car just bounces and then you leave. It's like it was like the way God of War is now, where, like they full frontal and shit.
I gotta say, I love the actor that they chose to play Dandelion, Joey Beatty. He's hilarious.
He's fantastic.
He's one of the best parts of the show.
Yeah. And like the songs were fucking great.
Yep.
So again, it's gonna be fucking sad because you know what's gonna happen. He's gonna leave. They're gonna do one more season with Liam Hemsworth. They're gonna lose ratings. They're gonna lose interest, and then they're gonna cancel.
They're gonna cut it. Yep.
Yep. Either that, or they're gonna start doing like more of the spin-off movies until they run out of money.
I'm just curious to see how they're gonna pull that off. Are they gonna try to do like a different universe of Geralt so that comes into the equation? I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Or like have like a new Witcher come through and just become like the main Witcher. But then if you do that, then you're really getting away from the original property, and I don't know.
Just sad. It was a lot of potential in that show.
Absolutely. Fuck yeah, and I love Henry Cavill, and I'm sure he'll keep doing well. So I'm hoping for the best for the Warhammer.
He'll be fine.
And like I'm gonna have to get a Warhammer army just because to support him, even though I don't really play it. Fuck.
So,
love that Henry Cavill. And
one
of the better super. What's next, sir? Do you have anything in your mind?
I was gonna say, what do you think, Mandalorian?
Mandalorian, I am excited because the end of Boba Fett was basically the season 3 of Mandalorian Part 1.
Yeah.
So
2.5.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very excited. And like they've been dropping a lot of new merch too. So they're definitely preparing for fucking season 3 to be big again.
Yeah, they are. Oh, it looks like from what I'm reading here, it looks like Pedro Pascal finally got what he wanted. It's saying here in this article that they're gonna show his face a lot more in season 3, which makes sense now that he already took his helmet off anyway, and all his followers are pissy at him.
Yeah, and on top of that, I wonder if this has to do with the fact that he went off and he filmed that Last of Us show, the zombie video game thing. I wonder if he's like he threatened to leave for good.
Yeah, you don't want to lose him.
But I will say Disney has the upper hand on this one because Mandalorian is a far better show than The Last of Us. Already looks like trash. It already looks terrible. And then we know what happened we know already what happened with the second Last of Us game where fucking Anna Sarkeesian got her fucking mitts into it and fucking started ruining the game. So the first one's fucking really good, and then they just kind of like derailed it for no. I
never played it. I don't know much about it either.
Yeah, so it's like more of like a stealth-based zombie game where you have to like protect a girl, and because she's like immune to the virus, and they want to try to kind of like I Am Legend. They want to make like a vaccine from her blood if they can fucking survive long enough.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, then it kind of just went on rails in the last game because of a lot of interference outside of video game globe. All these things that used to be so insular, like comic books, video games, fucking like movies, they're all getting infiltrated by fucking jackasses that don't know anything about the franchise. Want to think they can make money by doing things differently to appease people that don't watch the show instead of pleasing the people that watch the stuff, hoping that it'll bring in new fans by word of mouth.
Yep. Because
if you got to change shit.
Thank the Lord for Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Dude, I watched Jon Favreau take a shit like fucking like he can do no wrong in my eyes.
No.
But fucking yeah, like I don't know. I just don't understand fucking like meh. People know what I'm talking about. I don't want to keep going on about it, but
just a lot of potential in this season, I would say. Hopefully we get more Luke, more Ahsoka, hopefully maybe some Thrawn, maybe Ezra from Rebels.
They're definitely going to that fucking cave too to fucking and I think he's Grogu's gonna have like an epiphany that remember they kind of straight up told him like you need to be one or the other, you can't be both, but then they're gonna learn about the first Mandalorian Jedi and that they realize that he can't have best armor and a lightsaber.
Yep. He'll end up being both, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And I'm pretty sure it's already confirmed that they're going to Mandalore, the home of the Mandalorian. So that's pretty cool seeing that in live action.
Yeah. And this is like post like fucking like sabers on the moon, like supposed to like mine Beskar and shit. So
yep, exactly.
There's not many of them left. So
no, especially considering the Empire wiped them out pretty much.
Yeah, and then what's her name's sister's dead at this point, correct?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Katie
from season
Sackhoff,
2.
her characters.
Yeah, yes.
Bo-Katan, she's a pretty interesting character. Looks like she's not too happy that Mando has the dark saber. She's gonna want that
Yeah,
back, so
but
that'll play
he
a
won
big
it fair and
big
square.
role in that. Yeah. Yes, he did.
Yeah, but now he's learning to use it, and he won that duel fair and square against that fucking guy who thought it was part of his family's legacy.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with Cara Dune. What was that woman's name that got fired? I can't even remember her name.
Yeah, they fire someone. You forget all about her because they go on hiatus this long, and
Yeah.
she's the MMA lady. I can't remember her name either, but she's
So
doing other.
not Ronda
Not Ronda
Rousey.
Rousey. Not Ronda Rousey. The other one.
Wow, I'm surprised. I actually really.
Yeah. No, she's a good actress. She's a good character. And, just today, the court of public opinion wins over anything else.
Oh, Gina Carano. There we go.
Carano. So, she's doing other stuff now for, more of an audience that would like her train of thought.
Not Disney, that's for sure.
Yeah, so I don't think Disney's going to have any part of that, which kind of sucks because that spinoff would have been fucking a cool part of the universe.
Yeah.
And I would have liked to see more, because if she stayed there, then we'd probably see more of Timothy Olyphant's character, too, like that. Yeah. I want to see what happened to him after, that shit.
Exactly.
It was like him and James Marsden, and they both, got shot at the end, but they put him in the back of the tank, so he's not dead.
No, not yet.
Also, what happened to Cad Bane? Did Cad Bane die? Can he die that easily?
I hope not. Old. I hope not. You bring him in, you kill him off right away like that.
Yeah, because Boba got old. Boba got old, but he's just a clone. Whereas Cad Bane's race can live a lot longer, so I assume they can survive getting shot a lot better than
yeah, you definitely assume that.
But who knows?
Yeah,
it was cool seeing live action. He was fucking badass.
Definitely should be action packed. Probably the best season yet. Yeah. Most likely, I would say. Be pretty cool if we get some Grogu Mandalorian armor.
Yeah. Now, do you think they'll be bringing in Master Yoda as a kind of like a?
That'd be interesting. Some type of flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we already seen a flashback with Grogu in the Jedi Temple.
Yep, and we got Luke gave him Master Yoda's lightsaber, so there's definitely a connection there now.
Yeah. Yep.
So we'll see. And despite what the new movies were, how bad they were, I do like that they used the original, they used a puppet. They didn't use a CG one. It was him on a rock.
Yeah.
When the lightning struck the temple and she stole the books, I'm like, they used the puppet. So I would like to see a Yoda puppet talking to a baby Yoda puppet.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Filoni and Favreau are the type of guys to do something like that too.
Exactly. And I wonder if they're gonna bring any more guest directors like Robert Rodriguez again, or fucking Bryce Dallas Howard, or some other people.
And Tiki Watiki, that crazy guy.
Yeah, with Tiki fucking
Tiki.
Yeah, Thor, Jojo Rabbit, fucking what we do in the shadows. I like to see some other people's takes on the franchise too.
Exactly. They had a pretty good set of directors there.
Yeah. And there's no reason why they couldn't invite George to come direct an episode. Just because he doesn't own it anymore doesn't mean they can't invite him to write or direct an episode. I mean, they probably won't,
I doubt they would ever do that. Probably too much behind the scenes stuff. He's probably not too happy with them.
There's definitely drama with all that shit. Not just money wise, but fucking just in general.
Yeah, this is the direction they took his story, other than obviously Filoni and Favreau, because he pretty much taught Filoni. That's his.
Yeah, it's his protege. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping for good things. In the last 2 seasons, didn't let me down, and the end of Boba Fett got a lot better.
March 1st, 2023.
Yeah, it's coming out the corner.
That's exciting. Yeah. Finally.
I'm also
waiting forever for this.
You know what I'm really excited about? It's kind of stupid, but the artwork at the end of the episodes, I love that they use the fucking concept.
Yeah, that's really cool.
In the credits.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I hope they release a book soon with all the concept art.
They definitely will. They'll get us.
Like that was
We'll
something I
definitely get
paid for.
into that.
You listening, Disney?
Yep.
That's the shit that fans want right there.
Exactly.
Oh shit. Yep. Fucking what?
I
Now,
wonder
what
if we'll
else is
get any
coming out?
more cameos of any other characters in that. But
That's
yeah,
true.
Star Wars wise, obviously Bad Batch the animated.
Yeah, they started dropping the new season.
I think Ahsoka's coming out later this year. I don't no
Yeah,
movies still
again,
as
that's
of
another
yet.
show that got
There's
pushed back a bit. Like
yeah,
they had
yeah, it
because
did.
they had some issues with her too, but like luckily that smoothed over and
Yeah,
she's doing good. And she still had
yeah,
time to do
luckily.
Clerks 3.
Mm-hmm.
But Rosario Dawson, yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes. Rosario Dawson.
Rosario.
So that should be
Anything
interesting.
anything else really that you want to really
I
get
just
into?
thought of something and then I fucking forgot again. So it's gonna pop in my head the minute I stop talking about it. But
I mean, I feel like
uh
Marvel's kind of just like boring at the moment. Not
yeah,
much to speak on.
they've been dead on arrival for since the beginning of Phase 4. It's they have no direction
Yeah,
anymore,
unfortunate.
and they went big, but they didn't go home after fucking Endgame and Infinity Wars and all that shit. Like
Mm-mm.
they should have wrapped that up and then started doing individual stories and leaving it at that. But then they pushed back Guardians 3. They fucked up Morbius. They fucked up Black Widow. And
Mm-hmm.
then they pushed back Spider-Man and fucking Doc Strange 2. And then it just fucked up the continuity because then they had to get rid of fucking, sadly, Michael Keaton got fucked and they had to push back his character to the end of Morbius.
Yeah. Yep.
Which made no sense, and that he should have been in fucking part of the Sinister Six when they did the No Way Home.
I wonder if I'll watch it when it hits on Disney Plus, but Black Panther 2, I wonder if the rumors are true and we got a first appearance of Doctor Doom in there at some point. I doubt it because I haven't seen anything online. I
Yeah,
feel like
no,
that's
you would have
something
heard
that would be
about it.
talked about.
Yeah, you would have heard about it. It was mostly
Yeah.
fucking like Prince Namor.
Lie. I
And
wonder if they killed off Namor right away. They usually kill off the villain instantly, so I'm
yeah,
curious to see what they did there.
so he's more of an anti-hero in the comics. He's an asshole, but his whole shtick is that he's like basically asshole Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
And his thing is, I hate humans and I want them all dead, but these aliens are a bigger threat because they're going to come after us after they kill all the humans. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So he always teams up with the fucking humans to save the planet because if they blow up the planet, they blow up the ocean, kind of thing.
Yeah. And he hates the humans because we pollute and destroy the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. It's very like a early '60s kind of environmental comic book hero kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but then they didn't go for like the Atlantis thing like they in the comics, which again is very similar to Aquaman. They went more of like an Aztec kind of like Olmec Mayan thing.
I guess I don't mind that, but I would have to see. I would have to see it first.
You know, it works for the guy they casted as him because he's like, so
yeah, it definitely works.
It's cool because like the architecture they use is interesting, like all like the ziggurats and like that, like kind of like the Graham Hancock fucking Joe Rogan kind of like ancient fucking civilization shit like that. So it's pretty cool. Yep. So it's an interesting take, but it's different. And I was wondering if they did it because of the casting, or just for creative reasons, or because they just sick of just doing Atlantis every time there's like an underwater civilization.
Yeah, they probably wanted to switch it up a little bit, especially like you said, the casting that they went with too.
Yeah,
which isn't bad.
It makes more. It makes more sense.
Definitely give it a shot.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that I don't think you should take a shot on is Black Adam. That was terrible.
Black Adam was not good.
The Rock was not very good. He's a terrible actor in that, in my opinion.
I'll say it with a caveat.
Terrible actor.
Dr. Fate, fucking Pierce Brosnan, very good. But Pierce Brosnan is just a fucking fantastic actor, and he doesn't get enough.
He's a great actor.
People always like, oh, he's fucking James Bond, and that's it. I'm like, no, he motherfucker can act. Like, go back and watch fucking like this his old shit. Like, he's good.
Exactly.
And they were really good with the design of Dr. Fate instead of like going too far off from his fucking design. Yeah, but the rest of the movie was trash.
Yeah,
we don't need like the fucking like the asshole like fucking like bad guy that turned superhero, fucking dickhead. I don't know. And then it doesn't work with the fucking Shazam fucking universe they put together that he's a young kid that turns into a superhero and he's fucking really stupid and funny. And then the Shazam 2, which got pushed back, which probably should have came out before Black Adam. Yeah, it looks funny. It's a bunch. All the kids get the powers. They kind of look like the fucking Power Rangers more than DC heroes. But that's the tone they should have used for Black Adam. Like, make him a bad guy, but make him like work with the tone of the Shazam movies, because you can't have like that him fight Shazam. It wouldn't make fucking sense. Like, totally.
No. Especially as Shazam was the first one. I think it was shot more as like a kid movie. I never watched it as of yet still, but
they're more funny. They're more like kids movies. Exactly. Like they definitely went for that PG-13 like audience. And it works. It's nothing wrong with having a funny comic book movie if it fucking works for the character. And it's supposed to be a little boy trapped in a man's body. Like that makes sense. Yeah, like he acts like a child because he really is a child.
Mm-hmm. I agree with
Black
that.
Adam was just an asshole. Shit. Oh, speaking of assholes in comic book movies, we're finally going to get to see what's that kid's name from the fucking We Are the Millers in Guardians 3?
Oh, Adam Warlock.
Yeah, Adam Warlock. I forget the actor's name is.
Let's see.
He's fucking
what's this kid's name? Oh, Will Poulter.
Will Poulter, yeah. Motherfucker got ripped for this movie, and like only 2 years too late. Like, this movie should have came out a long time ago.
Yeah, it should have.
I am very excited.
They fired James Gunn, brought him back, and Adam Warlock wasn't in the Infinity War saga, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, we did get a great fucking Suicide Squad movie, finally.
Yeah.
James Gunn doing that, but
the Weasel character gets me every time.
Yeah, oh my god, it's fucking great. But yeah, so Guardians 3 will be coming out soon. Excited about that. I want to see how they wrap this up, if they wrap it up. And then what happened
especially considering the holiday special that
the Christmas special was fantastic.
Yeah. That friggin', I guess, foreshadowing. They dropped Mantis's his sister, Chris Pratt's sister.
Yes, because Ego is both their fathers. Yep. I love Kurt Russell. I love the Ego. Oh shit! And fucking they finally brought back Cosmo the space dog, which was nice. The only thing that was weird is that they went full CG instead of just putting the dog in a costume, which I thought was a little odd. Because I've seen plenty of dogs wearing a costume.
Easier.
Yeah.
You think?
I don't know.
My dog would be a pain in the ass. Yeah. I see him shitting everywhere.
He's shitting in the spacesuit. Bad dog. Bad Cosmo.
Filthy creature.
But they did go with the original voice because Cosmo is a female dog and they gave it a female voice.
Yep.
Because I didn't know what they're going to do with that because it's a dog and you can just do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Literally.
But yeah, it was a Russian space dog, so it makes sense that the first space dog they sent up was a female. Don't send dogs to space unless they're going to come back. Only send dirty monkeys. Like, no one who cares about fucking some filthy chimp.
Bye-bye, chimpanzee.
Exactly. I'm like, creepy bastards got thumbs and shit. Like, fuck that. The only apes I like are fucking orangutans because I fucking grew up watching Every Which Way But Loose with fucking Clyde the orangutan and like fucking Dunstan checks in. Other than that, I don't want no fucking gorillas, no monkeys, no bonobos. The fucking
nothing to do with them.
Especially no fucking like spider monkeys. Like all they do is whack off all day and they got like fucking long fingers and shit. Also, Wes Craven fucked me up as a kid. It wasn't Scream. It wasn't fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. He made a movie called Monkey Shine about a fucking paraplegic who gets a helper monkey, and the monkey keeps trying to kill him. It's so fucked up. After I saw that movie, I'm like, I never want a fucking monkey. I don't want to look at a monkey. I'm not going to the monkey cage at the zoo. Like, fuck these fucking animals.
They're actually making a Spider-Man TV show. Oh, it's going to be animated. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, the high school one. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
freshman
going
year.
back. Yeah, they're going back to the high school thing, like the last cartoon they
Interesting.
did. But I will say, like the early 2000s, though, and this is before Disney even owned Marvel. They were doing like the Marvel like cartoons and like putting them out
Yeah.
there, and they
Yep.
were all pretty decent like that. Like the Amazing Spider-Man shit was like fucking interesting, and it had its own like fucking its own like animation style that wasn't like just some Cal Art RISD knockoff bullshit. Like it was its own, like you could tell that's that show. So I'm fine with that. What I'm more interested in is like
I'll check it out probably.
Yeah, when the fuck is fucking Disney gonna fucking acknowledge the fact that Japanese Spider-Man is fucking canon? Because the asshole director of
Never
the
even heard of that
Spider-Verse,
before.
I put him in one of our episodes, like a couple episodes back. Japanese
That's funny.
Spider-Man. He had a fucking giant robot. He was a sick bastard. But
That's hilarious.
yeah, the director of what the fuck's the Miles Morales fucking Spider-Man fucking. Why can't I think of the fucking name of the movie? The cartoon movie they just did. Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, yeah, exactly.
So the director did a poll on Twitter. He said, if enough people like this, I'll put Japanese Spider-Man in the next one. And the asshole didn't do it. He's like, oh, we didn't get enough fucking votes. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Enough people voted on that. We want Japanese Spider-Man. Give us Japanese Spider-Man.
Put the stupid pig in it, but not Japanese Spider-Man.
Exactly. You got fucking Spider Pig, but you don't got fucking
Spidey pig, literally.
But Spider Noir, like fucking, like how many people are like fucking, holy shit, remember Spider Noir? No one, but Japanese Spider-Man? Oh yeah. He had a fucking giant robot. Or at least put it on Disney Plus streaming, like finally dub it. It's been around since the 70s.
Yeah, right.
That,
putting that on there.
I have to check now that I think about it, because all the other American 70s Marvel shows, they have the rights to those now, don't they? Like, why aren't they streaming them on like Hulu or Disney Plus? Like the old Incredible Hulk, fucking they had the Thor versus Hulk movie, the Daredevil fucking concept, all the shitty Roger Corman movies that fucking I love those shitty Roger Corman movies, like the Fantastic Four movie that was so bad they didn't release it. Fucking and then you got like the fucking
awful with the Nicolas Cage Superman that never got released. Trash.
Yeah. Which they got that, like DC's got to release that as like a fucking animated movie or something, or at least a comic.
That would be funny. Superman with long hair. They were gonna go that route.
That looks like Nick Cage. Oh, Nick Cage.
I hate Nicolas Cage.
I love him. It's kind of like we're face off right now. He's John Travolta. I'm Nick Cage. Like,
I can't stand him.
He's one of those guys.
Did you see they made National Treasure, a new TV series on Disney Plus? I don't think Nicolas Cage is in it though.
Then what the hell's the point?
Exactly.
Well, you know what? People talk shit, but I fucking love those movies. They're fun movies. Fun for the whole family.
They were bad. I enjoyed them when I was younger. I haven't watched them in over 10 years though.
Good kids movies. When the kids get older, you definitely have to watch those movies with them. They're fun. Love those fucking movies.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I didn't mind him in that movie. What was it? Black Plague or something silly like that when he was a knight. Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Season of the Witch. Not to be confused with Season of the Witch Halloween 3. But yeah, it was him and Ron Perlman during the Black Plague, and like they had to take that witch back.
Perlman was awesome. Yeah, that was badass. I liked that.
Yeah, he's in some good shit. He's one of those guys that like he's hit or miss. Like sometimes he's so over the top, it's terrible, but then other times he's so over the top it works.
Yep.
He's the only person I know that's done a movie about his life, and then he played himself. So,
you know he's royalty, like some type of European royalty.
Yeah, he's related to the Coppolas. He's Italian royalty. Yeah, he changed his name so people wouldn't think that he was using his family's last name to get ahead in Hollywood. Unlike the rest of the Coppolas that did. I'm looking at you, Sophia. Yeah. We know who your father was. Yep.
She's a bad girl.
Yeah, he also had to get rid of his mansion in Newport because he was spending too much money on comic books and he had to start getting rid of his collection. At one point, he was the second biggest comic book collection in the fucking country.
Yes. I had no clue about that. That's pretty funny.
He also bought a Tyrannosaurus Rex skull, and he thought he bought it legally for like $2 million. It turns out it was like stolen from China, and they had to give it back and lose all of his money. It was fucking nuts.
That's really funny.
Yeah,
that sucks.
If someone had a T-Rex skull, I'd buy it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I would want that. I want the whole thing.
I'm fucking
put it in your living room.
Yeah, I want like the fucking. I want to get like the DNA out of the amber and fucking like mix it with frog DNA, like fucking Jurassic Park.
Imagine having like a big house, and then as soon as you open the door, there's like a huge T-Rex friggin' skeleton right there.
That's fucking fantastic. It'd be like, I'd have that banner that says "Welcome to Jurassic Park" hanging from the rafters.
Yes.
I fucking love those movies. Well, most of them. The last one was meh.
Wasn't the best.
It had some fun moments, but they did some poor choices with that.
Yeah, especially bringing back the original cast. I was expecting more.
Yeah. They first off, they should have killed one of them, in my opinion. Like Laura Dern,
Ian Malcolm.
No, you can't kill Jeff Goldblum.
You must murder him with his leather jacket.
What the fuck? Jeff Goldblum. Shit.
So, anything else, sir, you want to touch on before we wrap this first stream of the year up? I think we already passed an hour. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, it went by really fast.
Yeah. As it happens when we're just catching up. It's been a while since we had a live stream, let alone another video. Just like I said, like I got another video in the works. I've been working on it for a while. We lost some footage. It's one of the reasons it took so long, and then fucking all the holidays and shit came up faster than I thought they would. But have that
we'll
out.
Probably do some trailer reactions, I'm guessing.
Absolutely. Now that the like Evil Dead's out and like Scream's out and fucking a few other things are coming out, we'll definitely look at that. I hope people like my bitching and ranting. Like it's getting worse because then I haven't done it in a while, but I've pent up all this frustration about these franchises.
Yeah,
I still love them, but I love the properties, and if they don't treat the property great, I'm gonna talk shit now. I don't care. More people are gonna talk shit.
Tom Brady's now a single man.
Oh shit, that's right. Fucking So he's single and Giselle's single, and they both immediately got new lovers. He has a new girlfriend already. She has a new boyfriend already. Like, were they doing that already? And they just like, let's get a divorce so we can fuck our
it's a possibility.
Yeah,
you never know.
And then Gronk dressed up like an elf for Christmas, and it was fucking hilarious for some charity. He was like a fucking Robbie the Elf. I lost.
Yeah,
he's
the Bucks aren't the best this year. They still found a way to squeak into the playoffs. Luckily,
the Pats sadly didn't, and they were doing well for a while, and then just fucked up. And they got to get rid of. Jones. I
think if they win next week, they're in the playoffs. They have to win though.
I was going to say
the Bills. They're going to lose.
The last one was the wild card, and they lost. Speaking of the Bills, you see what the fuck happened on fucking Monday night? Holy shit!
Yeah, that's awful.
Dude, 24. He's fucking younger than us, which is first off, that breaks my heart. That fucking not 24 anymore.
Just like any other football player, all he did was take a hit to the chest, and
they said like
went into cardiac arrest. Poor guy.
Yeah, I guess they were saying like the hit him right when it matched his heartbeat, so the heart stopped. Just fuck. And they had to resuscitate him twice.
I think they were doing CPR for about 10 minutes too, and the guy scary.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking insane. And then like I joke that they just play a game and get paid like way too much money, but like they do risk a lot of injury. Like just their body deteriorates a lot faster. Their primes besides Tom Brady's like usually their 30s and they peak. And then
I think the average NFL career is like I think 3 years. That's it.
Yeah. Except unless you're Tom fucking Brady. And then on top of that, you got like the CTE and all that other shit that happens, and
all the brain damage you can get, just scary.
Yeah. So
scary stuff.
And then now you got to worry about you get hit the right way and you fucking like have a heart attack.
Well, I think they're already saying, like, looking at statistics today, that less and less kids are already going to play football. They're going to other sports, less contact and stuff like that.
Yeah, which
makes sense, especially with everything coming out today.
Yeah, like I get it, but at the same time, I'll miss it. Like I want to bring back gladiatorial combat. Like end him.
Must die. Yep.
Exactly. Fucking the communists over here. He's like, oh, my bum. Never be afraid of a little butt play. Oh shit. I think we scared Bobby away. I haven't heard from him in a minute.
It's all right. He's a gentleman. Thanks for tuning in, Bobby.
Absolutely. And anyone else that tuned in, I appreciate the
Exactly.
views.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, feel free to comment next time. There's nothing wrong with it, but the more we do it, the more comments we'll get, I assume. And
exactly.
I know my dog.
First one of the new year to another good year.
To another year. We are live.
Another year.
We shall.
SmartAssPodCast.
SmartAssPodcast. Remember, like,
share,
subscribe. Where the fuck's the thing?
Better hit that little bell there for notifications.
Hit it. I don't know where my camera is. Hit it.
I know it can be a little annoying. Some people don't like notifications to your phone, but it's worth it.
I'll find you. You better do it. And on that note, I'm Chris.
I'm Eli, Sir Wookie Wang.
With the SmartAssPodcast. Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year and good night now.
Good night. We'll catch you soon, Internet. And how do I stop this thing? End stream. Gotcha. All right. Peace.